Hello and welcome to Focus on Crestview. I'm your host, Dawn Mann, Chairman of the Board, and with Legacy Insurance of Northwest Florida in Crestview, Florida. Today, we are joined together with our breakfast sponsor, Rocky Bayou Christian School, and I'm happy to have Miss Denise Bowers with us, who is the principal of elementary education. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Right, and Holly Riches, who is the administration's director of Rocky Bayou Christian School. Right now, y'all are both in the Niceville location.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Rocky Bayou Christian School, Denise?
I would love to. Rocky Bayou Christian School has been in existence for about 44 years, and we've ministered to many families in the Panhandle area. We are excited because next year we are launching a new location in Crestview. We're going to have a 4-year-old kindergarten through 5th grade location in Crestview. And I'm going to get to be the principal there, so I'm very excited about that.
I didn't realize that Rocky Bayou had been in existence that long, 44 years. I was thinking maybe 15, but I really did not realize that it had been. Has it always been located in Niceville?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And something exciting for y'all. Y'all are the 4th ranked private school in the state. Is that correct?
Actually, it's the 4th ranked private elementary school in the nation by bestschools.org. Yes, we're very excited about that.
That is a great accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
And that gives you reason to expand.
Yes,
to
it
expand
does.
and build on that. All right. How can families find out, Holly, about going to Rocky Bayou Christian School?
Well, they can, of course, stop in anytime at our Niceville campus right now, or they can call. But we love to direct families and parents to our website, which is rbcs.org. And there you can also link up with us through Facebook and through Instagram and other social media sites, and follow us and get updates on what we're doing and how things are going at Rocky Bayou Christian School.
Yeah, and y'all always participate in the Christmas parade for Crestview. Y'all have an awesome band. Tell me a little bit about your facility and your curriculum.
Well, our curriculum is biblically based curriculum. We are a school that promotes what we call kingdom education, and what that means is we are preparing students to be able to fulfill whatever calling God puts on their life. So our curriculum is written from a biblical worldview. It's a rigorous curriculum. Our students routinely, we take the Stanford Achievement Test, our elementary students, and actually high school students do as well. And we routinely score in the 78th to 80th percentile overall, and that's including students who are on an IEP. There's a misnomer that goes around about private schools as we cherry pick kids and only have the top kids, but about 20% of our population are students who come to us who have struggled in the other educational settings and are on individualized education plans, so we take them where they are and get them as far as we can go, as fast as they can get there.
Right, and you even have a bus that runs from Crestview to Niceville to get students down to Niceville and back.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
All right. What expectations, Holly, should families have about the results of their Christian education in Rocky Bayou?
Well, the biggest thing that sets us apart is our mission statement, which says that we're here to assist parents in their God-given responsibility to train and develop in their children a biblical worldview, Christian character, and the skills necessary to fulfill God's calling in their lives. And what that means is that we partner with parents. So we form a partnership. You lean into our 44 years of educational excellence, and we lean into you as parents. Nobody could know your children better than you do.
Absolutely.
And so we place so much value on the relationship that God gave you as a parent and you as a child to your parents. That is a sacred relationship. And we want to help parents train their children and help them go in the direction that God wants them to go. The result of that, what that looks like, hopefully we want all of our students to understand their identity in Christ. If we can achieve that, then we've been successful, frankly. Now, we have a great academic reputation, which is wonderful, and those two things can go hand in hand. But really our focus is helping our students understand who they are in Christ and who He is, and then what they're going to do for Him in this life that He's already planned for them to do. Also, we want our students to be Renaissance people. We offer tons of clubs and sports. On our high school level, we have 10 JV and middle school sports and 23 varsity sports and dozens of clubs. So we want our students to be able to do everything at a private school that they would be able to do at a public school, only with Christian influence.
Oh, that's awesome. And one way y'all do that is through scholarship. Is that correct? Y'all have a scholarship set up. Is it open from kindergarten through 12th grade? Is it how does the scholarship work?
We actually have 4 to 6 different scholarships depending on your needs as a family. So we take part in 3 state-funded tuition voucher programs that I would love to talk to parents about and see if one of those fits their family. But we also put aside a large portion of money every year to help Christian families get Christian education for their children. And so if a family is attending church and they're a mission-appropriate family, so they're interested in what Christian education can offer them and their kids, then we want to make sure that we can meet their needs. And so we understand that there's a gap between actual cost and income, and we want to help bridge that gap. So we have a way of doing that, and we love to give that money away and to help those families be able to get Christian education.
And if somebody needs to apply for that scholarship, do they do it through the website? Is there a time of year that they do it? Do they do it this summer?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
We're opening enrollment November 14th for our Crestview campus, which again is going to be K-4 through 5th grade. And it's going to be located at Central Baptist Church in Crestview, right in the middle of town, which is great. The rest of our schools, we have a satellite campus in Destin, that's K-5 through 5th grade next year, and then our K-3 through 12th grade campus in Niceville. We open enrollment on February 13th, and that's also when you can start applying for those scholarships.
Okay.
For next year.
And the scholarship is school year based, or is it?
Yes.
You
Specific
and
to
you
the
get
school
to
year.
reapply every year.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Awesome. So Central Baptist Church has
Yes.
taken this on. They're opening up their campus and their church to this. Traditional classrooms in there as well. They're
Yes.
opening up the whole facility.
We're looking at using that front building where the sanctuary was formerly located. We're going to have a student-teacher ratio of 1 to 15 in the beginning. We are looking at 1 class per grade level, but if the outcry is more than that, then we will have more classes than that. So
Absolutely.
we are very excited about
Do
the
you hire
opportunity.
teachers within, or you hire them through the public school system as well?
That's
If somebody needs employment and wants to go to
That's a great question.
Christian education as a teacher, how does that person get to you as well?
That's a wonderful question. Our plan is to have like a 50-50 approach. We want our new campus to have the same flavor and the same quality as our current campuses. So we're looking at having about 50% already existing employees come over to the new campus and then hiring new people to fill their slots, so there'll be openings there. But we are going to have some openings, and the way you would find out about those is to go to our website, rbcs.org, and all the information is there to apply for jobs and
scholarships
Yep.
and all
and
kinds of
enrollment,
things.
all kinds of
Enrollment.
thing. And the big day is November the 14th is when our enrollment for the Crestview campus opens, and we are so excited. I'm a Crestview native, and I have dreamed of bringing Christian education, Rocky Christian education, to North Okaloosa County for some time. So this is truly a dream come true
Well,
for
I
me.
know that to be ranked 4th in the nation in elementary, you have done a fabulous job
Thank
at
you.
the Niceville campus, and I'm excited to watch this grow.
Thank
I
you.
know many of the churches in the area are excited that you're coming this way.
We're
And-
excited to partner with them.
Yes, we
Oh
are.
yeah. There's a lot of churches in the area
Yes.
that that already have the information in their sanctuary
Yes.
to give out to Sunday school classes and to take home to parents. So
Right.
I know our church was one of them right off the bat. So
That's wonderful.
we're very excited that you're going to
that's
be
great.
in Crestview. I'm excited
thank
that
you.
you're heading it up.
Me too. Me
And,
too.
And you're going to host our breakfast, so you get
Yes.
to tell more people about
Yes, we will.
Rocky Bayou Christian School coming
Yes,
up at the
we will.
Crestview breakfast.
Looking forward to it.
So, well, stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Marion McBride, and she's going to interview our Business Spotlight winner, Mr. Ken Hare at Children in Crisis. Stay tuned.
When 10,000 students need to be online at the same time, Cox Business is there. When the big game relies on an even bigger communications network, we're there. And when students need the same tools and opportunities no matter where they are, we're there. With a $16 billion network and ability to route 50 million calls a day, Cox Business powers education. We're there for your business, too.
In only 30 minutes a week, you can make a big impact on a child in Okaloosa County. The Okaloosa School District is recruiting mentors at all academic levels throughout the county. Studies show that students who are mentored develop self-confidence, make better grades, and improve their relationships with adults and peers. To learn more about the mentoring program or to sign up, visit okaloosaschools.com and click on the Become a Mentor link. You can make an immediate impact on a child and the community by becoming a mentor today.
Welcome back to Focus on Crestview. I'm so glad that you have rejoined us. I'm Marianne McBride, and I am the outgoing chair for the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce and also the Director of Public Relations for Lee Automotive Group. And I have the distinct honor and privilege this morning to interview Ken Hare, who is the President and CEO of Children in Crisis. And he is our business spotlight this month. So welcome, Ken.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Glad to have you
I am
here.
honored to be here.
Wow. Well, let's talk a little bit about Children in Crisis and how is it different?
Thanks for asking that. Children in Crisis is a 501c3 local nonprofit, and we were established in 2003. And we started building a neighborhood of foster homes in 2006 to address the severe shortage of traditional foster homes in the Panhandle area. So we take children from all 4 counties of the Panhandle, and we give them a safe, loving home. We also have our first emergency shelter we opened up. It's actually an emergency shelter for homeless children that are abused and neglected, and then we have 5 foster homes if those children need a home for long term. So any given day we'll have about 50 or 60 children living at the CIC neighborhood.
Now you said the 4 counties, so give me the 4
yes,
counties.
Yes, Escambia County, Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton.
And Walton.
Now, of course,
okay.
Most of our children come from Okaloosa County, but there's a percentage from every county.
Okay. How many foster homes do you have? Is
Yeah.
there like a number?
Yeah, there's 5 of those, and then we
Okay.
have the emergency shelter, and then we also have a teen transition home, we call it, that for those foster children that turn 18 but are still in high school, haven't finished high school.
Okay.
So they will become homeless. So we give them the opportunity to stay in one of our little efficiency apartments and teach them about life and give them life skills and try to make sure they stay in school to finish their high school at least and maybe continue in education, but also find a job and that way transition into life.
Y'all are really providing a fabulous service when you put all these pieces together.
Thank you.
This is awesome. I never really thought about a child who was a foster child or whatever, and there was 18, and then what?
Right.
That's a big step.
And days
those
past,
children.
yes it is, in days past, those children would be considered orphans, or they are orphans, and they would be in orphanage if they have one in the area. Many times that wasn't the case. So Department of Children and Families, it's their responsibility through Families First Network to find foster homes for the children that don't have parents, or their parents are incarcerated, or they have been abused by their parents or someone, and it's not safe to go back home. So we're there for them, and
You
we
must
keep.
have a lot of staff. Is there a lot of staff that y'all have, or is it people volunteering, or?
We do have a lot of volunteers. Up to 500 volunteers every year come and go and help us do things. Our staff we're required by state law to have a ratio of 1 staff member per child. Not one, 6 children. So
Okay,
one
so
per
one
six.
staff per
Excuse me,
six.
yes.
Okay, okay.
So what we do is our homes will take up to 12 children, and our foster homes, and we have a married couple that live there in that home and take care of the kids. So we have about 35 total staff members, but about 30 of those are house parents or supervisor of house parents. And we had a very small support staff, which is good and bad.
Right.
We need a lot of help. However, it keeps our overhead administrative costs down to about 14%.
And more giving to your children.
That's right,
that are in
86%.
crisis.
That's
Exactly. Where do most of the children come from? You said that Okaloosa has a lot?
Yeah, most come from Okaloosa through the foster care program placements
Okay.
by Department of Children and Families and Family First Network. And but about 40% come from Okaloosa County.
Wow. What do you think your biggest challenge is? Meeting the needs of these children
Absolutely.
in crisis?
Yes, that's our biggest challenge. But it goes so much farther than just finding the funding.
Mm-hmm.
It's also addressing the needs of the children, because every child is different, and they're assessed, evaluated, and some are behind in school, some are emotionally unstable, some just need a little guidance and counseling. But every child is different, and
every need has to be
every need is
met.
different.
It's
So
just different.
it's finding the needs of the children and making sure they're applied
That
when
they
they need.
are.
Yes.
What are some of your great successes?
Well, we're very, very
Besides
fortunate.
doing this, I have to say I'm pretty amazed.
Thank you, thank you, and I will echo that and say I'm amazed as well, because this community has taken this need and has elevated it to a priority to where they support us every year. So if you look back over the last, since 2008, we opened up our first emergency shelter, our first foster home. We've given a home to 660 children.
That is a lot
Isn't
of
that
people,
amazing?
Ken.
Yeah, we've kept all the brothers and sisters together. As I said, we'll have 50 to 60 children on campus at our neighborhood in any given day. And another thing that we didn't think about was going to happen, after they were with us for a couple of years, most of them are up for adoption. And we've had 26 children to be adopted to Forever Home since 2000, actually the last 3 years.
Well, I was noticing it says children in crisis, providing homes, keeping brothers and sisters together.
Yes, and that is a priority.
And that's a
the first priority is
priority.
giving them a home. The second priority is keeping the brothers
Keeping
and
the
sisters
family
together.
together.
The family, sibling group family together. And
Well,
so far we've done that, all of our children.
That is
Yes.
just awesome. I don't want to run out of time without you talking about this charity event at the end of this month in November.
Thank you. Yes, some of the nonprofits through the outreach community of Fort Walton Beach Chamber has gotten together, and we're going to call it Emerald Coast Gives Back. And it's a variation of Giving Tuesday. It'll be November 29th. It'll be online, and we're trying to get all the charities involved. Just give us a call. You can call my office, 864-4242, if you'd like to be a part of that. And we can help you build a web page so you'll be ready to go. And
That
hopefully
is
this is a
great.
big win-win for not only charities, but the community as well.
Well, we just appreciate it so much. But one last quick question, we got probably about 15 seconds maybe, is that if someone wanted to donate to you all, go to the website also. But I know a
Absolutely.
particular young man that is wanting to probably give a gift
For Christmas.
for Christmas.
Yes, we
So
have.
how do we do that?
We have like the 12 days of Christmas. We're very, very lucky. A lot of people come forward and want to do either events or toy drives for us. But just give us a call at 864-4242 or go on our website, childrenIncrisisFL.org. And there's a
do
lot
that.
of ways that you can help.
All right.
And it's all appreciated.
So great to have you.
Thank you,
And
Mary.
I would like for you all to stay with us. And if you do wish to help out with the children in crisis, please look at the website. I want to thank Ken Hare again. And we would like for you to stay with us so as Dawn and I come back together and talk to you all about the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce.
People hope for houses, and so that they can have food and go places. They hope for food. They also hope for houses. Hope means to never give up and to strive for making your dream come true no matter what it takes. That may you make the world a better place. Give, advocate, volunteer, unite away.
Welcome back to Focus on Crestview. I'm Dawn Mann, your host for this TV show and chairman of the board for the Crestview Area Chamber of Commerce. And with me now is Marion McBride, our Military Affairs Committee chairperson, and she's going to tell us a little bit about our Military Affairs Committee. What's going on at the MAC?
Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate the opportunity to talk about the military affairs, with it being November and Veterans Day. We have a wonderful committee, and we have visits from the bases, and we are going to be going on tour in December on one of the bases and hope to have some more. But it's a great committee, so if anyone is interested in joining, please get in contact with the chamber. All it does is take up a little phone call and just to let us know you want to join.
Right,
so,
and that's
but I wanted to tell you something is that, speaking of the military, is that which will kind of lead us into our next here, because they're going to be showing some slides of our October breakfast. We had a lot of military represented there. I imagine 8 to 12.
Yeah, absolutely.
That we always are so welcome to have. But we want to give a little shout out to CCB Bank and United Way for our breakfast sponsor in the month of October. And like I said, you're going to be seeing some slides of our breakfast.
Oh, yes.
So you want to join that as well.
Yeah.
But we've also got some other things going on.
Oh, yeah. We had some ribbon cuttings. There's a new kids dentist in town, Dr. Stu Bonin, and he is on 4th Avenue, and he has got the neatest office. Everything is paperless. Everything is there's not traditional offices that you go into.
Oh my gosh, I bet the kids love it.
Oh, and I think he's a big kid himself. I mean, he was in camo scrubs, and he said the reason why he's in camo scrubs is because all of the kids that come in there, the kids are either military kids or their kids or their parents hunt, and he wanted the kids to feel right at home with his staff and not be scared of the dentist. So it was a great time.
Wonderful. I am so sorry I missed it.
Yeah, it was.
And we had some new members
too. New members, yes. We had Sandra's been busy, as well as our board of directors have been busy getting some new members in October. We've got Pelican Real Estate, Miss Laura Chamberlain, Baker's Land Clearing and Construction Services, Mr. Toby Baker. Easy Way Multi-Services, Abel Rodriguez. That is something where he is bilingual, Spanish and English speaking, and he's helping that community do LLC paperwork and helping them through some things that they might not understand where there's a language barrier there.
Wonderful.
So that's very cool. And Tenant South Inc., that's our new express oil change. Have you seen a lot of ground moving in Crestview?
Yes, lots of ground.
Lots of ground moving.
And that's a big,
It's big.
Huge. Right there on 85.
Huge facility. I think it's got
is it
4.
Right after Walmart?
It's across the street from Publix,
right
where the next complex is going in. So big, beautiful red, white, and blue building, you know, and I think it's got 4 bays there. They are very excited to be here in town.
Way to go.
Yeah, and you can come be a part of our chamber. We've got lots of events that's going on.
Got some ribbon cuttings.
We got some ribbon cuttings.
We have our chamber breakfast.
Yep,
so
our chamber breakfast has been moved this month because our facility
a
second Thursday, because our facility is being used for voting. You know, vote, get out and vote.
Yeah.
We've
we
got
have a lunch and learn.
A lunch and learn, yes.
I believe that Miss Christie's bank is doing. Is that the one?
Yes, Christie is hosting that lunch and learn. It's Chamber 101. If you want to know anything about leadership, how to get involved, how to become a chair, how to get on the board, whatever, everything you need to do now is your time to. Community Bank, yes. Right. Community Bank is hosting that, providing the lunch and everything. So I look forward to seeing who comes out.
Y'all need to know that if you want to attend, to be sure to get in touch with Christy Cadenhead at Community Bank.
Right.
And she'll give you all the information, or call our chamber.
That's right. That's right.
Alrighty.
The ambassadors are going to do lunch at Azteca on November 3rd. And we're going to have our Military Affairs Committee meeting there at Samuel's Roadhouse on the 8th. We've got a Government Issues Committee meeting, and I do believe, I think Larry Ashley, Sheriff Ashley, is going to be our guest there. We've got ribbon cuttings for Pain Management Consultants of West Florida. Our lunch and learn. We got so much going on. The Pilot Committee meeting is going to meet at Panera Bread. So we're just going to eat for the whole month of November.
Well, before we run out of time, let's do this real quick, because we have some upcoming events, and which is the Health and Wellness Expo. It is going to be in January. It's January 14th, and it'll be at the Crestview Community Center. And we want to say a shout out to some of the sponsors: North Okaloosa Medical Center, Shoal Creek, Belltone, Dr. Herv, Crestview Urgent Care, Crestview Rehabilitation Center, White Sands Podiatry. We've got a lot of sponsors. And then before we run out of time, Triple B next year. March 25th, Old Spanish Trail.
Yes, and we want to give a huge shout out to Ace Hardware.
Absolutely.
They have,
and CCB, Community Bank.
They have donated a lot of items this year to help build some things and facilitate our first ever sanctioned barbecue cook-off. CCB, again, Shoal Creek Rehabilitation Center. Look at their back-to-back sponsors: Gulf Power, Gordon Air Conditioning, Community Bank. Don't forget Christy Cadenhead Community Bank, right. Eglin Federal Credit Union, Crestview, Emerald Coast Dermatology, Legacy Insurance. We're a bronze sponsor. I think we're doing some type of entertainment. Main Street Land and Title, and Emerald Coast Inns and Suites.
And we are so out of time, and we want to thank you all for being here today and enjoying the show. We've enjoyed you being with us. Thank you so much, and we're going to close Focus on Crestview.